Go Bucks, go Bucks. Go Bucks, go Bucks. First and goal, we gotta tough it out. Get in the end zone and call a hot route. O-line of beast, might win the streak and have Humphreys run right underneath. You know it's Bucks ball, we got the hardest D. Bring the pressure to the QB, you know it's routine. We got hard greens. Welcome to Tampa, welcome to Tampa. Go Bucks, go Bucks. Reppin' for my team. Go Bucks, go Bucks. You know we want the ring. Go Bucks, go Bucks. Welcome to the Bay. Go Bucks, go Bucks. Tune in with BUCnBLAKE. Bucks back, we can run a toss. Mike Evans looking like Randy Moss, and Jameis making play after play. On the defense, you can't stop Levante. On my boy McCoy, who you can't avoid. At the Raymond James, you about to feel the pain. If you a Bucks fan, make a lot of noise. If you a Bucks fan, make a lot of noise. Go Bucks, go Bucks.
Can you feel that thing that's oozing out your doggone hand? That thing that's beating your doggone chest right now. Can you feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field?
What happened on Sunday? A whole lot happened on Sunday here. Trying to get a hold of me. Supposed to meet up with somebody, like I said. I wasn't gonna do this. I might. Check baby, 1, 2. Check baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bradley McDougal came in and laid hits in there as well, or Levante Jones, much like Al Davis. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. We up? Everybody there? Tune in with BUCnBLAKE. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I was a little behind schedule trying to do so much at once for the final week before I start going to the whole off-season process. Yeah. Wow. All right. It's a lot of identical things here. All right. Week 17 is finally here. After 17 weeks of watching my ugly mug on the TV, you guys finally coming to an end. That's welcome to the final edition, regular season edition of BUCnBLAKE Sports with your host and the one and only Buccaneer Blake himself. Now, as always, I appreciate you guys sticking with me all season and all that, and I had fun. I had fun with you guys and everybody hanging in here with me and everything. So I tried to do something special for this last week. So I was gonna roll, as you saw as you joined the show. You got to see 2016 the memories. Now it's 2017. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that stuff. It's New Year's, and everybody likes to change themselves. So I don't like to use the word change. I'd like to use the word evolve, like a Pokemon. Pokemon. Anyway, there's a lot of stats in this game that are almost identical. What I mean is, even almost down to the final score. So let's go. Tail of the tape. I said we win 17-16, week 17 at home, which you thought the game was over, but Cam and Newton wanted to give us one final combat evolve. Yeah, fail. There was so much I didn't even realize that we were so close together in stats. Let's listen to this. First downs, we both had 18. I said passing first downs, Panthers at, when I read you the numbers, first number is Panthers, second number is Bucks. 12-11 rushing first downs, 6-7 third down efficiency, 4 for 15, 4 for 12. Total plays 67-63. Total yards 335, 300. Total drives 13-12. Yards per play 5.0, 4.8. Passing 207, 188. And then completion attempts and turnovers, kind of differentiated. But go down to the box score again. I'll go Panthers, Bucks. Cam Newton 18 for 32, 237, 1 touchdown, 3 INTs. 1 touchdown came at the very end to Kelvin Benjamin. Winston 20 for 35, 202 yards and 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Congratulations, Jameis Winston. You again threw for 4,000 yards with 1 receiver, no running game whatsoever. Receivers that would never start on anybody else's team in this league. Way to do so much with so little. Way to do it, kid, and keep doing your thing. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Anyway, I guess I ain't disappointed. I said there's 3 games that we let go. The one that straw that broke the camel's back was the Rams game. If we won that Rams game, we'd be sitting at 10-6 right now, probably getting into the playoffs. Who knows how it would have turned out? We'd have been in a lot better place. We could have easily been 12-4. Let the Rams game get away. Let the Raiders game get away, and you let the Cowboys game get away. That's could have been 12-4 with this team. With these injuries, we could have been 12-4 easily. Given all the circumstances that we had, and I said the backlash everybody gives Winston all the time, and just look what he did with so little. I gotta say a rookie head coach. He technically wasn't. I'll get to you, Decent. I try not to jump in and out. I'll get to it at the end. So just keep putting your stuff in there. I'm going to scroll to it at the end, and I'll go through all of it. To do so much with so little for so long, that entire season, it's just, and like I said, even with young quarterbacks, you need a run game to rely on. We had nothing, non-existent run game. And relied on people and players we didn't expect to get to, to be in such intricate parts in the game, and you salvage that. I could not be mad at somebody who has changed the culture around here, who has constantly stood up against adversity and has the will to win. There goes with that word again, the will to win. And the defense, wow, way to turn it around too. I can't keep just saying just the offense, the defense too. It's just you're holding teams to no passing touchdowns in games. You're bending but not breaking. You're giving up yards, but you're not giving up points. And that's happening. It's going to be a part of the game. You're going to give up, a certain X amount of yards. Sometimes it happens. Matchups, situations you're in, stuff like that happens. And that's just what we got to deal with. Cam Newton didn't really run. Let me tell you, when people tell me, I'd rather sit at home and watch kids, let me tell you something. When you're at home, you can't see body language. Cam Newton's a whole different guy. This is not the guy I've watched the past 5 seasons. 7 seasons I've been to, yeah, I think. But anyway, I've been Bucs fan. Anyway, it's not the same guy. No, it's not the same energy, not anything. That guy was not going to go the extra mile. I mean, he's been doing that all season. It's not the same. You know as well as I do, he's not the same guy. And even down to the play calling and all that, it just did not seem like the same Panthers. Kelvin Benjamin looked less than the subpar. That one catch he had, everybody thought was going to be overthrown. He made a nice catch and a run, but that dude has no speed. I said he's going to be like Greg Olsen pretty soon, is playing tight end or H-back, because outside the numbers, I don't think he's going to be able to do that. I mean, you could put him in the red zone, just turn around and catch it,
That's fine and all, but what are you gonna do about the the rest of the way out down the field? You got to help people out. I thought Kelvin Benjamin was great coming out. Winston was throwing to him, but as time gets on, he's just a big guy. Like, you can see it in his face. Like, he's a big guy, and he's probably gonna struggle with weight in his career. Enjoy it now while he's young, but hopefully, hopefully not when he gets older. He don't put on any more pounds and have to change his position. Like I said, the running game wasn't much. Jacquez Rodgers had 17 carries, 75 yards. Stewart, 20 carries, 65 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Kelvin Benjamin, 6 receptions, 93 yards and a touchdown. Adam Humphries, hump. 10 receptions, 94 yards, no touchdowns. Evans, 5 receptions, 65 yards and a touchdown. And everybody else is pretty in between. Teddy Ginn, 4 receptions, 69. Greg Olsen's got shut down, so that's pretty much how the offense got shifted out because we had better coverage on Greg Olsen. You got to cover, their best guy and try to limit opportunities that they could get. That's just part of football, man. That is how it goes. Keith Tandy, wow, 2 interceptions in a game. I almost forgot that Keith Tandy came up with 2 picks. And I'm going to break down some tape for you. This is a surprise I got for you. The supporters and stuff and all that. So I was able to get some stuff. So now I can kind of be like NFL analysis. He almost scored. Adam Humphrey almost scored too on that short kickoff. Had he cut back inside, when he went back inside, if he'd have went back to the right, it was nothing but a blocker and the kicker. He'd have ran up the sideline and scored. But I'm fine. We take the win. So thankfully, for my fans and my supporter, hopefully, and Conti won't be re-signed. You possibly sign. Well, you still train up Ryan Smith. Hopefully, we can work something out like that. But anyway, I want to take a look at the defense here because somebody else we forgot who made a difference today, who made a difference all season, given the circumstances he is and his height, is Brent Grimes. I said everybody wants to mention the Grimes. You want to mention Miko Grimes. I have to tip my hat to you, sir. Howdy do to Brent Grimes for what he's done all season. I'm got a session for you. This is why I told you I got stuff special for you. Blake is up this self. He has gotten to the board where he can walk up on the board. I ain't got to the point where I can draw on it yet, but I'm nerdy enough to figure it out. Check this out. So let's break down some tape. Oh, hang in there, guys. So what we got here is a standard Panther formation here. You got 2 wide receivers down on the bottom, sidecar to the right, Teddy Ginn up top, Kelvin Benjamin down on the bottom of the numbers. Now, when you run plays like this, where you're running outs, not comebacks, this was an out in particular, timing means a lot. Brent Grimes knows, I think he's got, you got Greg Olsen down there on the outside of the tackle too. Brent Grimes knows that he's barely got any help on this side. But safety can get over top because you're on the short side, being that you're on the shorter field because you're on this hash mark here. So let's see. Ball snap. Greg Olsen. Free release. You had Levante David over top. Quan Peak in here. You probably got a man coverage here and you're manned up here. Plus you have safety help over top. So you don't have, there's no real panic around here. Stewart staying in the block. Olsen's probably going to stop somewhere in here. And I assume that the ball's going to come out here somewhere. I think it was an out route that was severely thrown behind. Stop. See? Curled inside. If he'd have threw that, ball's out. He'd have threw that, it'd have probably been tipped
Ted again turns around, sees ball. Brent Grimes has already broken on the ball. Caught it in stride and then takes it to the house. Let's look at it again. Greg Olsen here. Release. Ball's out. Grimes is under. Picks it off. And takes it to the house. Ooh. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. We'll figure out a system for this. So, there you go. I'll give you a little bit of tape there. Now it's gonna be, oh man, come on. Now it's gonna be a tough one because you know I like to go, after I do stuff like that, I like to go into my breaking point. I know a guy who is good at whatever. Wire management. They go into the breaking point. Now that was a tough one. The breaking point was very, very, very tough. It's like, I mean, I know I said it before, but this one was actually, I can't really just say at one point you knew it was going to end until the 2-point conversion at the end. I really can't. I mean, can you guys think of one? That's it. The breaking point, you know, what you would have thought it would have been the rollout pass in the end zone to Mike Evans for the touchdown. But the only point I could think of is Riverboat Ron saying, you know what, it's week 17. Both of us aren't going to the playoffs. I'm just going to go for the 2-point conversion. That's pretty much what happened when he said we're going to end the game one way or another. So I would have to call that point the breaking point. And you know what? I'm going to give it, since it's week 17, I'm going to go the extra mile for y'all. I'm going to cue it up. Oh man, kick me out. Again, NFL films. I mean, NFL replay. If you're wondering how I'm doing all this, I got an Apple TV sent from some of my supporters. Using it, making do with what I got. I don't work in a fancy. I don't work in a fancy ESPN and all that. What I do is what I make do with. So you gotta appreciate creativity. All right, here we are. Final drive. Back up top. I see a couple plays early. Cam sees 2 safeties high. Calls for run. Great job by the linebacker filling the lane on the pulling guard. 4th down, 2 yards to go. Of course, main man Greg Olsen. Acting up now. Well, at least I got what I wanted out of it. Anywho, let's go down to the Q&A now. Andrew, I know you've been posting. Don't see you didn't expect to beat the Raiders, Cowboys. You can't ever underestimate when you walk on the field and game plans and situation what you have in matchup versus other people have in matchup. That's really what it comes down to. What do I have to stop this, or what do you have to counteract with that? So I was optimistic in those games, actually. Chiefs, we play an aggressive defense. They have a quarterback who really doesn't run. I mean, Alex Smith can run, but we got pass rushers that can get to him. They didn't have Jeremy Maclin, so I knew once he wasn't there, that made a huge difference in the Chiefs game. Yes, Cam was hurt, but it's been like that the whole season. Yeah, Hump almost had the field goal return. All he had to do is go back outside. Yes, Tandy will be our starter next season. Hopefully, he's earned it. I really think that. Oh yeah, at the beginning, I really think he'll be. I think he's earned it. I think that was a Shiano guy that I actually like. He was right on Keith Tandy. Keith Tandy has stuck with the team for these years, and been just a role player, a special teams guy, and he's a good thing for us. He's actually came through and shown up and played when he's got a chance. I don't know. Just take blessings when they're given to you. What you talking about, Phil? Got to get the setup with the screen sharing and pen. You got to set up. You know. Next time, all right. I took a step back on Madden this year. They kind of took away from the gameplay. I'd rather take that than, anything else. But all in all, it was a great season. I had a good time watching. And I'm glad, we have what we have, and we move forward. I know there was, so a little bit of animosity all season. Times were testy. Things transpired and all that. But the team stuck together. Winston held us together, and we did our thing. I'm glad to be a Buck fan. I'm glad we finally got a franchise quarterback. I'm just thankful for all the things like that. And we have the will to win in Tampa Bay now, and teams will learn to respect us. I don't care if TV does. TV's never really liked the Buccaneers that much, and I'm fine with that. I'd rather fly under the radar. But it's kind of sad seeing it go. Week 17 with you guys. You guys stuck with me all season, supported me, my friends, family, and those that just wanted to to see what I can do. Talking sports. But we'll end this as we always do, 17 weeks in a row. Oh, I think we go 8-8. I said I think we go 8-8 going into the season, or Tampa in general as it relates to any sport. Yeah, that's really it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the area that is just not appealing to people. When I got here, I got interviewed. I took a tour at a $1 place, and the guy Sean made a good point. He said, I'm fortunate for you. He said, you came here as a Buccaneer fan. He said, but a lot of people who come from all over the world, they already bringing their teams with them. So, it makes things a little bit different. So you got to win and attract people to come to the games. And this is a very clingy town. It's a very bandwagon town, because you got people from all over here, so many people from out of the country. It's all very diverse, and I love that. It's very diverse. But 17 weeks, and 17 weeks have gone, and now I have to end this. I'm sad to do it. Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be talking about other sports stuff. So Buccaneer Blake, your boy, will be back, and we're talking about other stuff. But y'all got to give me more input, so we got more to ramble on about. Got to have a bandwagon to jump on now. Yeah, I'm not talking about like our team, Phil. Yeah, but Bolts, I had one of the biggest supporters, the Lightning. Draft news in a month or so. I'm already working on that, Andrew. I don't mean like the Buccaneers feel like they're jumping on. I'm just talking about any team, period. Because it's just so, you can live here. I said it's so diverse here. Everybody's not from here. Like I said, your family's from New Jersey. But you're a Cowboy fan. You're not from Dallas. Whatever. It is what it is why you like them. I don't have a home team. I was born in Anchorage, Alaska. I grew up a 49er fan because that's what aired on the TV at that time, and that's what I watched. And then I grew up and picked my own team, and that's what I wanted. But thanks as always, guys. I hate the Giants. I don't blame you. And they're technically a Jersey team. The Meadowlands is in New Jersey, not New York. Phil's opinions are now irrelevant, so I picked what they hated. Yeah, it's fine. I pick what they hated. Hey, you have your reasons. That's why you did it. They can't say you bandwagon. You said, I hate the Giants, so I'm going to pick who they hated. The Cowboys, it was either that or the Eagles, but I think they hate the Cowboys more. But thanks, guys. Well, and it's as we always do. You're the master of everything what you do with your life. You're entirely it is entirely up to you. Oh, I just want to put out there that this is hard with this not cursing thing. I just want to put that out there. With my New Year resolution, the drinking I can handle. This non-cursing thing, boy, oh boy, let me tell you, it's trying. But I'm the master, and I can do whatever I need to do in my life. Let's see what 2017 is going to bring. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you, and God bless.
And we still East Coast. Yeah. Whoa. You already know it's good point. It's Snoop boy scaring niggas like a Ouija board. Seeing is believing, honestly, I can't see you boys. Best of the bait, I roll up and blow my verses away. They wanna know how I do it, they've been lurking for days. Still haven't figured a nigga out. Smoking out on the couch with real niggas, man, I feel like a scout. Cause all I do is trap bitches, train them up for you niggas. They come back every day and say they done with you niggas. I talk a lot of shit, but mean it in the best way. I don't fuck with you niggas, I read you like an x-ray. I can see a lot of bitch in you from your display. Watch the nuke drop from above versus DK. Your body like Miley Cyrus, nobody's a zombie virus. Mind you, I'm just a pirate, smoking get high like pilots. Man, a couple grand, I bury them in the sand. Son of Saddam, I'm bombing on niggas like it's Iran. Swoosh, yeah. I feel like Nike gave me a deal. I'm on the road, just cruising like 4 wheels. I'm a flywheel made of indestructible steel. My power can't be controlled. I'm undertaking your soul. My chokehold sick like catching a cold. Got that medication, good weed, will redefine gravitation. OG, I take off with no hesitation. I'm stacking up while you hating. And most women love me like fornication. I feel I'm real. I was on 22nd and late with the steel and some mold. Saw the cops had to go. 40 seconds later, niggas rolled. I said, you know, snub nose to my dome. I was sweating the cold. Damn. I lost all my shit. My girl said, get a grip. I lost all my grip. No hooks, nigga, look, if you leave your shit, I'ma take what you left, my 16s or this. It don't take much just to get your chick to strip, but that's another story. Had her on them blues, now I call her Dory. I'm on the corner with a 40 in a new category, it's new. Blow up the city and rebuild it. TV fitted, you know I killed it. Saw the house, the shit just got real and we just filmed it.